All right, we're recording and pull up my notes. As you guys enter the studio for your pre-match interview, Olaf is in his seat. Looks like he's working on his note cards, which is, if you recall from previous weeks, he doesn't have an intern, so everything he does has been based on note cards. My cat really just tried to pounce my foot under the desk. But as you approach, you can see him working on his note cards. He's wearing a white button-up shirt, and his pants are held up by his suspenders, which are his teal green item of the week. For those that have been keeping track of such things, uh, his suspenders are the teal green. His sports coat is currently kind of slung on one of the arms of the chair, but once he realizes you are here and that it's time to start getting ready, he'll stand up, throw his jacket on, and of course motion for you guys to take a seat in the two, um, you know, I don't want to say love seats because it always sounds weird to call them love seats. But anyway, the oversized chairs or what have you. There's a flash of light reflected off his lapel pins because of course he's got the two different logos for the two different teams for you guys, and of course he's got them matched up correctly so that way whichever side you guys sit on, magically, the Dragonborn will be on the correct side of his collar. The crows will be on the other. The production team will set up and the lights will go dim, and then just as he sits back down, uh, the lights will, like I said, the lights will go dim, and he'll go ahead and get started. On behalf of the Solaris Gaming Commission, the Donegal Media Group, Solaris Broadcasting Company, and of course, the Krieg Dominion Media, I am Olaf Krieg, and this is the Triple Press, bringing you the finest of combat sports entertainment coverage ever since 3022. Our next match features a team sitting near the top who last week took and handedly defeated. Wow, I didn't really proofread my writing here. Who last week handedly defeated their opponents, the Remoran opposition, after losing the week prior to the current number one team in the league, sitting with 5 wins and a single loss and a cumulative victory point total of 63 points. Of course, we're talking about the number 4 team, Luthien Dragonborn. Their opponent this week is a newcomer team to the league who in recent weeks have been facing some challenges against their own opponents. They've lost to some tough competitors, first against the American Industrialists and then the Remoran opposition, and most recently to the Davian Golden Suns. Here tonight, the Dover Crows sporting 2 wins and 4 losses and sitting in 9th place. This Luthien Armorworks sponsored team could very well be facing their most significant challenge of the season. But if there's one redeeming quality for the Crows, it's their sheer unpredictability on the battlefield. So if anyone can take down the Dragonborn, the Crows are just as likely as anyone to do it. And of course, joining me tonight are the owner-managers for both teams, Darius Matamori for the Dragonborn, and Kenji Tanaka of the Crows. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Or perhaps, konnichiwa, I guess would be more appropriate since both of you are, of course, Draconis Combine-based teams.
Thank you.
I am sure my accent was absolutely abysmal, and I do apologize to any Japanese-speaking person in the viewing audience to have to have heard all of that. Kenji, my first question tonight is for you, which is ironic because you're over there stuffing your face.
I'm drinking, chill.
Your team is sitting right near dead last with only 22 points. While the playoffs will involve every single team in the league, the nature of the playoff competition has 4 teams in a preliminary round, all fighting for a chance to remain in the tournament proper. With your current position, it's not looking good for your team, sad to say. What are your thoughts right now about either getting through the eventual preliminary round, or is it possible at this point that your team can actually get into the top 6 and eliminate the need for participating in that first round of the postseason?
I mean, it was sort of expected, like I said, previous times before, but we're here to enjoy what's going on. And as well as we did earlier in the season, it still shows that there's a lot of experience that we need to gain.
Certainly true. I will point out again that some of your tactics are a little bit on the unorthodox side, and I think I actually have a question. He'll actually take a moment to kind of flip through his note cards just to make sure. Oh, no, I'm going to hold that thought. I do have that question. Let me move on to Darius. Darius, your wife, I believe it is, has taken the field once already, and probably will even more in the remaining weeks of the season, I'm assuming. She's an accomplished pilot already, of course, but I have to know, what feelings are you having about her going out there and the potential dangers she may be facing, whether tonight or any other week?
Potential danger?
I mean, okay.
This is the Crows we're talking about, right?
Well, maybe that is. Wow, that was a deep cut right there. Damn, that was deep. Okay, all right, all right. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the potential is there. Even if you were playing someone like, I don't know, the Torian Nationals, a stray shot can still penetrate just as well as a well-aimed shot.
I mean, it's her choice.
This is true. It is. Absolutely.
This
Absolutely.
is the career that she has pursued.
Somebody has to bring home the big money, right?
Yeah.
Right. Kenji, I have to wonder, and this is the question I was getting ready to ask before I preempted myself. Your team has pulled off some rather atypical tactical maneuverings on the field. You've clearly demonstrated your ability and disproven recent claims regarding your team's lack of skill or tenacity. Knowing what you're up against, knowing that you're up against a rather potent opponent tonight, is there still gas in the tank? Can you pull off a win here tonight?
Probably not, but that isn't to say that we won't give it our best shot.
Well, that is definitely better than an outright denial of any ability to win tonight. Oh man, I gotta stop talking shit. I think at this point it's almost like Olaf has had a few drinks. Maybe he went to the bar between shows. That's probably not really feasible. But anyway, Darius, your team has taken a number of draftee losses in the recent weeks. Most notably the Rickstad brothers and of course Takaram, whose first name I seriously cannot remember at this point, and I apologize for that for both your team and the individual pilot in question. You have put a few people in the vacant holes, of course, including, as mentioned previously, your own wife. How is this new lineup working out for you and your team? And is this a championship crew you've got here?
I think as long as I can hold on to Vamsy and my wife, definitely.
Indeed, Vamsy is, of course, a long-time member of the Dragonborn since 3022, and it would be a sad day, I'm sure, to watch them leave the team in light of better opportunities. I shouldn't say better opportunities, in light of other opportunities elsewhere. Surely the Dragonborn are a great opportunity as it is. Next week, Kenji, your team is taking on the other expansion team in the league, the Rock City Wolverines. You know I love a good underdog, and the Wolverines, who have yet to secure a single win, are clearly the underdog here. How do things look from your perspective when it comes to taking on this Terra-based team?
Same as any. We'll probably be giving it our best shot, but I do wish them luck.
Ever the optimistic. I appreciate that. Darius, the Dragonborn are facing off against one of only a few teams in the league that could stand up and go toe-to-toe with you, the Davian Golden Suns. Both teams have lost people to other stables, yours and the Suns. Your wife will likely be on the field, I'm assuming. But it should be noted that the Countess herself, Skylar Hawk and Davian, will be on the field, according to her own words, for this matchup. And though I must say, for her, this match will likely be incredibly personal. I'd love to know your thoughts or feelings on this match for next week and what your team is doing to prepare for it.
She's taking the field herself.
So she has claimed. On video, I should point out. She may or may not have been intoxicated. I can't guarantee that. Totally not talking shit about Bowhammer's team right now.
Well, I hope she does take the field. It'll give us a better chance.
There you go. Oh, the backhanded compliment right there. Right in under the radar. Bowhammer, if you're watching this, I hope you appreciate that one. Well, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for interviews. Good luck in your match tonight, gentlemen. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. I'm being told that both teams are currently heading out on the field even now, so let's switch over to our bird's eye view blimp, thanks to the Krieg Dominion, and watch the action as it unfolds. All right, first up, I need to pull that up here and switch it to there. All right. So, and then I need the rules because I can't remember shit without anybody writing it down. All right, midweek events is the first thing. I've already then added a free experience point to every pilot and tech on both teams. So the next thing is resolving the midweek events. Starting with the Dragonborn, you have elected marketing and training for your 2. So go ahead and give me your first 2d6 roll for marketing, please.
Marketing.
Yes, sir. That is not going to get you any extra
Nope.
money.
No, it is
Not
not.
with a roll of 3, but it is not a 2, which does have a minor penalty that comes with a snake eyes roll. All right, go ahead and give me that 2d6 for training, please.
All right.
All right, getting the bad rolls out of the way. Talus, you're screwed.
Yay.
All right, Talus, for you, go ahead and give me a 2d6 roll for recruiting. We're going to add 2 to this because of your... it's not going to... 7 actually might make a difference. Double check here. Recruiting on a 7. No, unfortunately, 7 does not give you anything. Although you got really close to closing the deal on a potential pilot and technician, it did not come through. Go ahead and give me your other 2d6 roll for training, please. That is an 8, and that will give you 1 additional experience point for all techs and pilots not on the injured list, which, of course, presently, none of your people are injured.
Sweet.
Go ahead and fix that up now. 8. 8, and 6. All right. I used to know how this order goes, but I don't remember everything. Again, if I don't write shit down, I won't remember it. But home player gets their gather intelligence result first. Go ahead, Darius. Give me a 2d6. You have a +1 on this.
What's this for?
Gathering intelligence.
Oh, okay.
Are we having connectivity concern? Because I'm not seeing your roll. Did it go through?
Is this a 2d6 roll?
Yes. 2d6. There goes. 9 + 1 is 10. And on a 10, you get to learn your opponent's mech chassis and their weight. But it's really simple. He's got 2 quick draws and a fire starter.
Oh.
The next question will come after this one. Talus, go ahead and give me your 2d6 for gathering intelligence. You get a 5, which gives you no information. I'm going to ask, although I'm 99% sure I know the answer, will the Dragonborn be making any changes to their lineup based on the information they have?
I'm almost tempted to switch to my other loadout.
Your other loadout? It is an option.
Yeah.
It'll take me a moment to switch things around, but it wouldn't take that long.
Reason being,
The aforementioned battle value discrepancy.
yeah.
I don't
part
know.
of it.
I can't guarantee it's going to be any different, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know.
For the viewers who
I would
don't
only be
know,
lowering it by about 1,000.
I mean that's a smaller window of ass whooping. It's your choice, though.
No, I'll keep it the same.
Okay.
I won't give you any more work.
Well, my lazy ass definitely appreciates that little nod there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and load this up, and we're gonna see just how bad it looks. First, I'm going to apply these 3 to Kenji, and then these 3 to Shinigami. And then I'm gonna put myself on Team None. Then I'm gonna verify the map is set and the conditions are correct. 75%, 10 rounds. Okay. All right, gentlemen. The Dragonborn are the home team. So, Darius, you'll be choosing your home's edge first. You've chosen north already. Talith, you'll choose the south. And if you guys would take a quick moment to review your pilots, make sure the correct information is loaded. If they are correct, please click done. And Talus, good luck.
Yep.
May the odds, I suppose. But the odds are definitely not with you, my friend.
Nope.
8,000 to 4,200 is the difference in battle value here. It's unfortunate for Talus. But, I mean, I want to be sympathetic, but there's only so much I can do when it comes to something like this. We're talking about, World Series championships, or excuse me, World Series champions taking on a minor league team. No offense, Talus. Your team, you definitely have gotten a lot better at this game, but man, 30-ton weight difference too. That's mostly because of the one mech.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and click done for me. Away we go. All right. Initiative order, but it's almost immaterial in the deployment phase. All right, we got a little bit of terrain features here. We've got some low ground, we got some swamp, got a little bit of high ground, but mostly because it's low ground. A little bit of water hazard, a little bit of woods. Wow, I was not paying attention. Did you really have to deploy all three of your pieces before you even put anybody out?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
Did you not set the game options?
It should be set correctly. Why?
Because he just deployed all his stuff and I can see it before I
Does he
deployed any one of mine.
You know what? Let me double check. Game options. Line of sight and all that is under which tab? Is that advanced rules?
Double blind is not on.
Where is that? Which tab is that under? You know what? That's easy fix. No, not save. Load. Can I load?
Yeah, you can't change it after the game started.
Yeah, that's weird that they give me the load option right now. But okay, do me a favor. Go ahead and deploy real quick, and then Talus, go ahead and do. Once we get into the round one, just /defeat/victory between the two of you, and then cycle through the rest of the round, and it'll take us back to the start menu. Well, can I just? There's got to be a way I can just like restart. There isn't, is there? All right. That's weird. Why did it do that? I didn't load. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then Talus, you need to type. Yep, you got it. You got it. All right, and then just click done to get through the rest of the round. And we'll get this resolved. Yeah, play Megamech, so I don't know why it hasn't. What changed? Unless maybe I clicked something somewhere and wasn't paying attention.
I should leave, yeah?
No, just click done. Or move or whatever. So that you don't
Start through.
Yeah,
Right.
just cycle through. It's the fastest way to get through it. You'll have to go. Unfortunately, we'll have to go through the movement in the fire phase. Fortunately, nobody's close enough for melee. There we go. Oh, we didn't even have to do fire. Or did I not?
No, we skipped past it.
Weird. All right, everybody needs to click done. And then one more time, I believe, to get through the reports. And then we're back here. All right, load unit list. We'll do that first. Let's see. This is Talus's stuff. This is Darius's stuff. Apologies to the viewers. We'll get this resolved pretty quick. Load. Creations, trios, additional new options. All right. All right, they are loaded. Darius, if you could help me double check just to make sure I didn't miss anything here. What tab is? Why am I always having a problem with the line of sight one? Where is that under? Let's see. 10 rounds. Units. Standard. Should be advanced actually. It's rules. TAC ops, double blind, sensor rules, team share vision, Beagle active probes, ECCM, ghost targets, skin of teeth ejection. Is this all sounding right to you, Darius?
I'm looking through things right now.
Okay.
Do we want to just skip all phases when forced victory occurs? So that we don't have to cycle through like we just did?
Which one is that under? Oh, it's right there. I see it. Yeah, we should do that.
Victory conditions.
Yeah. Let's see.
The year is wrong.
It is wrong. Shit. Oops. Why are you?
There we go.
Yeah, I just changed it. Now I'm updating the save.
Hmm.
God damn it. I don't want to keep hitting OK like that. Advanced, because there's a couple of teams with it. Advanced rules. Double blind, sensor. Let me stop talking so you can read and not get confused.
Are we not using quirks? No, we're not.
No.
Never mind.
No. Some of the quirks can be quite limiting, like genders not being able to stand up because technically they don't have arms, but yet technically they
Yeah.
do. Alright, I think we're good. I'm just waiting for Darius to verify that I didn't miss something that was originally in there. I don't know what happened. Maybe I just saved the file in the wrong spot or something. And then was using the wrong one since the commander's round.
I don't know.
Apologies to the viewers. We'll have this settled in just a moment. It's still good as should be. It's... You know, Talos, we were talking how your team has had some really tough opponents in the last couple of weeks. I think next week you've got, like I said in the interview, you've got the Wolverines, and I believe the following week you have another team that's, I don't want to say an easy team, but let's face it, not all teams are as powerful as other teams, and you're having one of the lower ranked teams again, I think. Have you played the Spirits yet? Do you know? Can you remember?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, and I think that's who you're playing in week 9.
I think Rock City Wolverines was the first one I want to win against. No.
No, you haven't played the Wolverines yet. They're next week.
Oh.
You played against ooh, I don't remember who your first team was.
Or was it the Taran Nationals? No.
Yeah, it was the Nationals. I think it was the
Was it?
Nationals.
Oh, okay.
Because the Nationals lost the first couple of matches, 1-2, and then have been losing since.
Mm.
More or less. Because there was a moment where the Nationals actually started to show off. Not show off, but like started to show up being like almost respectable for a team, which was the first time that they've ever been regarded as a respectable team.
Ah.
Because they went pretty shitty record in the last played season, and then the 2 dice rolled seasons they didn't do so well. Although one year they made it to the playoffs. Good to go?
Yep.
Alrighty. Talents, go ahead and click the... Oh, you guys got to choose your starting points. Sorry.
It's still south for me.
Well, it's Darius' call, but I imagine he's going to stay with the North. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and click done, gentlemen, and we'll get back into it this time. For real. Once more, with feeling or something.
There we go.
Yeah, it does look a lot better. I don't know what happened. I haven't played Mega Mech since the Wow. Look at that map change.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Almost makes you wish you'd switch to your 2 Warhammers, huh, Darius?
Almost.
Just so you can have more PPCs firing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is ridiculous.
It's horrendous.
Man, I want to say good luck, but I don't think it's going to make a difference.
No, there's no difference. This entire map is basically on the same level.
What is it you say? This entire map is cursed or something? There's a word that you would use, but actually I don't think it's necessarily the most appropriate word. At least for what I want recorded as my content. But it does start with the letter A. I'm sure you're picking up what I'm putting down.
It's asinine?
Asinine.
You can go with that.
Unless you're just gonna say ass.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I would call it ass, but this is a different level of that.
What else do I say?
I'm gonna DM you. I gotta do it for my phone, otherwise it'd show up on the screen.
Oh my.
There you go. Check your Discord. Don't say what I just texted you. just agree or disagree.
Yeah.
And based on that laugh, you're agreeing with me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. You really are getting the shit end of this stick. Oh, man.
Like the other one was all right. I had a few ideas, but this one
Yeah, your best bet on this one is to just bogart the low ground and hope for the best.
It's a W key all the way through. NASCAR time, baby.
W does lead to victory.
Debatable. In this situation, it might as well be
very debatable.
Running into a firing line, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. MechWarrior Online, they say W leads to victory. War Thunder, they say W leads to victory. Oh, man. You know what? There is always... God, I mean this, but I am definitely talking shit. So, definitely a double-edged sword here. But, you know, a headshot can always pop up and fuck up somebody's day. I think, the last match I recorded, which was... I think it was Debutantes and Golden Suns. There were so many headshots and edge re-rolls in that match. It was ridiculous. And it was all like in the first couple of rounds too. Was a bunch of them. Anyway. King crab is fucking nasty and hard to kill. I think the industrialist got super close to killing it once.
Yeah. They're the only ones who came close.
And they killed Fohammer's Atlas, but it took a lot of fucking firepower and stick-to-itness to do it. And they killed it too. It was irrecoverable.
Damn.
Yep, they managed to get, but it took so long to finally punch through all that fucking armor and actually get an ammo explosion. I've triggered an ammo explosion on his king crab a couple of times, but because it has fucking case, I really thought I had that motherfucker. I even marked it as a kill, and then I realized, shit, it's an advanced mech. It's got case. I will say this though, Talus. When I said those things about unorthodox, unpredictable, atypical, I was not joking. This motherfucker will surprise you. He will do some random ass shit, and you're just like, how the fuck did that work? And why is it kicking my ass? So I'm really curious to see what gets pulled off here. Was that the sound of you scoffing at your target numbers?
Me?
Or is it? Yeah, I thought I heard you go like.
No, I was just yawning.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. I really do hope you do well in this match, Taos. I'm not. I'm definitely not trying to throw you under the bridge or anything silly like that.
This is
What are you laughing at?
I know I'm fucked. I took a look at his king crab and I see OB10s. I'm like, oh, yeah.
That's after you notice that there's 2 ER PPCs on that motherfucker too.
No, not ER, just regular.
Oh, standard.
No,
They're
standard
PPCs,
but
so
it still has. It's the LB10s and 2 SRM6s. His Wolverine has a
lasers
SRM6 and
lasers
large laser, medium laser. I'm not worried about the spider, but just the 2 top mix right there. That's enough to just basically kill anything within a turn or 2.
Oh yeah. No shots hit on the first round, but that's expected.
Oh, and he's targeting the fire starter. Oof.
Yeah, I saw that. You're not getting good initiative results here either, Talos.
Nope, that Wolverine or fire starter's probably gonna get killed, depending on what I do with it.
Hold on, didn't your team beat the Industrialists in week 2 or something stupid like that?
Who?
You. The Industrialists.
American Industrialists?
Didn't you beat them?
No, I think it was a close game. I thought it was. I know I had a close game with someone. It was like, if one thing didn't happen, then I would have won. But
Oh, that sounds like your honeybees match.
I think so.
I see some interesting movements here. Dallas, do you remember my battle mech, Brutus?
Yeah, why?
Because that's more or less what the King Crab's got, except I didn't have PPCs. I had 2 LB20s and like 4 SRM6s on it.
Yeah, it was the Clan Wolf's dirty
It
fucking
was the
mech or
Highlander.
whatever.
It was a Highlander 2C.
Oh,
one of the
I was
variants.
thinking of the Dire Wolf that our clan would run. I know a few of us loved using LB20s and like 4 or 5 medium lasers with some SRM6s, I think. Something along those lines.
That was my Evan Jag with a UAC 20 and 6 medium lasers or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I mean there was that, but there was a dual wielding one and I just don't remember what it was.
No, I think it would have been the. I don't remember. I haven't played that game in so long. But that King Crab, when you were talking about it being LB10s and SRMs, I was like, sounds a lot like my Brutus. All right, Talos, I got one question for you.
Yeah.
NASCAR? Question mark?
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel a little NASCAR-y right now. Uh, Alright. Firestarter misses the King Crab. King Crab beats the shit out of the Firestarter. It's really the only way to call that, except for the fact that currently I only see armor damage. Quick draw hits the King Crab. King Crab is just like, what? Oh, there is a head hit that gets re-rolled, though. Funny how we were just talking about that a moment ago. Firestarter does take internal. That's going to bump him up to moderate. And the quick draw fires on a Wolverine and misses. You didn't have a good shot on the King Crab, did you?
Huh? No. I used its ass lasers.
His ass lasers.
On the Wolverine.
Oh, man. All right, I'm good to go. His ass lasers. You mean the rear-mounted lasers?
Yeah.
It's just so funny to hear him call that. King Crab moving first. Quick draw number 2 moving last. Mirage looking worse for the wear. And those quick draws, if they're not careful, they're going to get surrounded and pummeled. Ooh. Ooh. Think that's going to save you?
No, that Mirage is going down.
Yep. This is gonna be fun. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this round's gonna go. We've got the makings of a Congo line.
Yep.
Actually, it'd be a Congo, not Congo. Congo's a country in Africa. You get the idea. Lasers. Man, I'm too easily fucking amused. Uh, Alright. King Crab takes a couple small hits. Then takes a couple more small hits. And then Firestarter survives. King Crab takes a few more hits. Rerolls another head hit. And then the spider firing on the Mirage. Firestarter, that is. Wolverine blasting, ripping off the whole torso of the Firestarter. That's going to bump him up to heavy damage. And all PSRs are made. Pilot or mechs are still standing. Nobody has fallen over yet, but we will have some melee action here in just a second. As mechs punch, kick, duck, dodge, and dip and dive and dodge. There's no dodging. Nobody has the dodge SVA. I am good to go whenever you guys are. That King Crab is just sitting there going, there's people chipping away at my paint. Why? Megamech says the King Crab is still undamaged. Even though it's taken a handful of hits. Alright, two mechs get kicked, and they both make their PSRs. Oh, yeah. Everybody's heat. Oh, my, that quick draw. Both the quick draws are running really hot. And then we've got Wolverine, Firestarter, quick draw spider, and then both super hot quick draws moving last. And the Firestarter's whole right side just laying there on the ground. Oh, these are those quick draws. Okay. I was totally expecting some LRM stuff. Now I see why I haven't seen any. All right, what are the quick draws going to do? Right. I see. I see. Ooh. This will be an interesting round. All right, what are we looking at here? Wolverine is shot at, but they miss. Quick draw 2, firing on the King Crab, gets a rear torso hit. Final edge is re-rolled through because of a critical hit. Let's see. Wolverine fires on quick draw 2 and hits. Quick draw firing on the crab. It's the fire starter is just getting eviscerated by everybody. I'm good. It's a wonder that fire starter isn't crippled yet.
Nope, I'm not gonna question it either.
I know, right?
He'll probably go down here in a
critical
second.
hit to a heat sink.
Well, yeah, I'm tracking heavy damage on it. It's just not been bumped up to critical. I mean, crippled damage. Did I say
Yeah.
critical earlier? I meant to say crippled if I did. Never mind. It's crippled now. There goes the leg.
Yep.
Mech falls. Pilot's fine. Seatbelt check passed. King Crab did get kicked. On a side note. But he's got plenty of armor in that leg. Heat is quite a bit more well managed now for all participants.
Why is it?
What?
You say why is it?
No. The
Fuck, the
heat
King
is
Crab goes last.
the heat is now more well managed. Is what I meant to say.
Because Alpha Strike goes hard for first round.
I wasn't questioning. I was just more stating that the heat is in better the mechs are in better heat condition than they were the previous round. It's 91
got
to
it.
79 of battle value remain,
Yeah.
favoring the Dragonborn. Talos, go ahead and click done if you're
Oh,
ready.
my bad. Yeah.
Your Mirage is down to one leg and prone.
Yep.
That spider, by the way, has literally punched a mech's leg right off of it a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
If I recall correctly, it was a much larger mech that lost that leg. That fire starter has 2 functioning lasers and functioning machine gun with no ammo remaining. And it's not looking good for that bad boy to keep going anywhere. Do anything. Alice, I hope you're ready to make a bunch of repair rolls. I'm not even talking about the mechs in the fight. I'm talking about your mechs that are still bashed from previous weeks.
Oh, yeah, I know. I don't have any luck when it comes to any of that for some reason.
Yeah, I've noticed.
It's
2 crippled and a lightly damaged, and the lightly damaged because he wasn't being well maintained throughout the previous weeks.
yeah.
Is the fire starter incapable of retaking its feet?
Huh? Probably. That's not what I'm trying to figure out. What's the move profile for the king crab? I don't remember. System.
3-5.
Nope.
3-5 under normal conditions. If you right click and view, you can see it.
That's what it wasn't showing though. That's what I was trying to figure out. But I'm also running out of time, and I'm not trying to let the same thing that I've done before happen. So
Don't worry, Darius has had it happen to him too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Talos is like, fuck it, I'm gonna get whatever points I can. Call
Yep.
me a dirty bastard if you want to. Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad, bad.
Wait,
Falls
what the
over
fuck
and blows
happens?
up its own arm and laser.
Yeah. Did he fall over
Wow.
on his own?
Huh?
Rolls 3. Oh, it needs a 9. Oh, it showed it as standing. I was like, okay, it must have made it, but I guess not.
No, no. And yeah, that was bad. Vamsy, look at Vamsy go. Vamsy's like, fuck this shit. I know what Vamsy's doing.
I can only eject them during their movement. No,
Correct.
whatever. Okay, well, he can just sit there.
And eat a bunch of lasers and missiles.
Yeah,
And
he's
shit.
probably gonna get destroyed beyond recovery, but it's all good.
No,
Fire starters are cheap.
no, he can still be repaired because he doesn't have any ammo on him.
Oh, why is this not?
What's the matter?
Oh, that's why. I'm looking at the wrong set of stuff. You know, for being so close to the enemy, right? You'd think they'd be able to fucking shoot, but no, their percentages is less than half. Like
If
50%.
you and or your target jumped, it will make it even more difficult.
Oh. Ah, it's all right.
All right, let's see what we've got here. Wolverine hitting quick draw number 2. We've got quick draw number 2 hitting with 1 laser, and quick draw number 1 hitting with nothing. And then the King Crab, let's see, blows out a heat sink, destroys an arm and a jump jet, and then peppers it with its gigantic gauge shotgun, and then the other gigantic gauge shotgun. Gyro kill, and destroyed by engine destruction.
Yep.
I almost wonder if Vampsy was trying to send a message to the crows here. Wow. Wow.
All right.
But at least they both needed a 4 to stay standing, and they both rolled a 9.
They're just being twins right now.
Yeah, they are. Wow. Man, those kicks missed. That punch didn't. Let's see. Wolverine, 2 quick draws, and then a king crab. And somewhere out there is a spider. Doing a spider pig.
He's in the forest in the north.
Yeah, I know where he went. I can't see him now, but I'm sure he'll make an appearance. If not this round,
Probably.
next round. Speaking of rounds, I haven't been paying attention to what round this is. This is round 6, gentlemen. 91 to 72 in the battle value. Favoring, of course, the Dragonborn. Yeah. Go ahead, chase that Wolverine. Which you kind of actually have to do, considering your quick draws are short-range builds. Oh, God, I hate it when sometimes I hate myself for the amount of shit I talk. Other times I just hate myself, period. Hey, look, I found a spider.
Yep.
The king crab is going to shoot quick draw number 2, and then whatever doesn't hit number 2 will hit number 1. Don't listen to that. That was just me talking shit again.
Well,
All right. Quick draw hits with literally everything except a single SRM. Quick draw number 2 hits with everything except all SRMs. Wolverine hits quick draw number 1. Spider hits quick draw number 2. Quick draw number 1, losing internal structure and then some critical slots. So quick draw number 1, now up to heavy damage. Let's see, what did you lose? Heat sink, a foot actuator, another heat sink, a hand. Holy crap. And yet you're still standing.
yep.
That is impressive. Now, quick draw number 2. Hiya.
Yeah, right.
Ooh. Ooh. Not anymore. Quick draw number 2. Crippled. Loss of leg. Pilot injured. Falls over. And seatbelt was not correctly fastened. I feel like maybe 4 of the 5 points were connected, but not the 5th. I don't know. I'm just spinning some shit. Although, I will say Al-Salam is still awake, so he now knows he done fucked up, as they say.
Yep.
Going now into round 7, 87 to 52.
God
that was
damn,
a big drop. And it was all those critical slots on the one quick draw, followed up by losing a whole ass leg in the other one.
Yep.
And both mechs in very, very bad shape. And the king crab was just like, just needs new paint. That Wolverine coming in. Liz Matamuri coming in for the kill. Nope. That's going to go to the king crab.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not rich.
Oh.
At points, you just need to know to give up. Yep.
Yeah, but he's mad because that would have been Matamuri's first kill. I don't think she's had a kill yet. Oh, you ejected both of them. Hold on. I gotta figure. Oh, I think the king crab just got all 3 kills.
Probably, yeah.
I gotta look back at that final round. I don't think anybody shot. No, because
Spider got the kill on the number 2.
no, the king crab kicked number 2.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But in the last one to fire on number 1 was also the king crab firing on the number 1.
So yeah, they all went to the king crab.
Yep. Matamuri's sitting there going, "You motherfucker!" Oh man, I can't blame you for that one though. That match was quickly about to go downhill.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
If the king crab didn't have that last initiative, I would have maybe continued, but no, it's not worth it anymore.
Was that the deciding factor when you saw the initiative?
Yeah, I wasn't fucking with that.
Oh
that
the king crab
was
did
always
get that
just gonna
last.
keep moving.
Yep.
So it had the last initiative for the last 3 turns, and I was like,
No,
no.
I don't think so. I mean, I hear where you're coming from because he
2
did
of them
have.
anyway.
Yeah,
It was
more
the
than
last
one.
one to move, and I was not fucking with that. So
Yeah, yeah.
because that thing will demolish anything, and I'm not about to lose more mechs to repair and storage for God knows how long.
Yeah, no shit. All right. Everybody go ahead and click done until we get to the listing of living mechs, dead mechs. All right. And of course the victory goes to Dragonborn for obvious reasons there. All right. Now I tally the points. 1 light mech is 1. 2 heavy mechs is 3, yeah? And neither one of them were ammo explosions, so that is going to be a total of 10 victory points for the Dragonborn and 1 for the Crows, with a final score of 10-1 in favor of the Dragonborn. Pull up my rules. Go back over here. Fan modifiers. Let's see. That's on page 12. That. Alright. Starting with the Dragonborn. What are we looking at here? So we get 1+1 for match winning. We've got +1 for every 2 wins. Now at 2 wins, so that's another 1. We've got 1 mech that was kicked. The physical attack kills a mech, so that's 2 more. No mechs were outright destroyed. No DFAs. Alright, Darius, if you could, please give me a 2d6 roll for your fans. You'll have a +4 modifier on this.
All right.
13, that's going to give you an additional 4 fans, plus your 1 from sponsorship for a total of +5 fans. Talus, for you.
Time to lose fans. Let's go.
Well, you never know. Hold on. Stand by.
I've been on a negative streak.
Yeah, you
This is
have
my
been.
fourth loss in a row.
Yep, so -1 for losing. Unfortunately, this is your 4th loss in a row, so that will be a -2 on top of that -1. But it's going to be countered by physical attack killing a mech, so that's going to actually be a grand total of a -1 if my math is working right. Because even though it was your mech that was killed by a physical, the fans love explosions and shit. So please give me a 2d6 with a -1. A 3. You are losing a fan, but you're only losing 1 fan. Alright. And then wealth. Total of the scores is 11, so you're going to gain 11 wealth for the Crows.
No, that covers all the repair costs then for the most part.
And 21 wealth for the Dragonborn. Of course, you'll get money for your fans as well, so let's go ahead and update the spreadsheets. Starting with Dragonborn. Now 6 wins and 1 loss with a cumulative victory points total of 73. You gained 5 fans, taking you up to 41 total fans. Secret roll modifier is now a 6. Darius, could you please make a 1d6 roll right there in the Megamech window, please?
All right. Give me a second.
Uh-huh. This is, of course, the super secret squirrel roll, which, if you've been watching recent videos, you'll know what it's actually about, but still, otherwise.
Sorry, what's this roll for?
Super secret squirrel roll, which is really difficult for me to say on the first try, by the way.
So that's a 1d6?
+6. Yes, 1d6, I'm sorry. For a total of 10. Let's go back in here and finish updating things. Okay. Finances. Week 7. Your match winnings 21. Fan income 26. Updated the other info, so we'll come back to the rest of the moment. For the pros.
Are you sure I only got 10 points?
Yeah, it sounds weird because in the previous week you got a bunch more because there was bonus points because it was a special round. You killed 1 light and killed 2 heavies, neither of which were ammo explosions.
How much did I get for winning the match?
You get 3. You get 3 for winning according to Megamech, plus 1 for the light, plus 3 for 1 heavy, plus 3 for the second heavy. So 3 times 3
I
plus
thought
1.
a fire starter was a medium.
It's a light.
No, fire starter's the light.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that made me lose forget where I was at. Okay, here we go. I got it now. All right. Dover Crows, 2 wins, 5 losses. Total cumulative victory points of 23. No, we do have a change in the fans. It is now 3. Moving over to the finances. Match earnings, total of 11. Fan income, 3. We'll get to the rest of that in just a moment. All right, next up. The draft, starting with the Dragonborn. Your favorite moment of the match. That was some incredible sarcasm on my part. All right, plus 1 for winning, plus 2 on a. Oh, you are not on a 3+ winning streak, so you only have a plus 1 modifier here. Darius, 2d6 roll, please. We're gonna add 1 to it.
2d6?
Correct. For a total of 6, which means for this week, you've managed to evade other stables and cooperatives trying to take some of your people. For the first time in about a month.
Yeah.
Dover Crows, you are looking at -1 for losing and an additional -2 because you are in a 3 or more losing streak. So that's a total of -3. Go ahead and give me that.
No one
2D.
wants. No one.
7
no one
minus 3 is 4. Nobody is interested in the Crows for yet another week. The Crows are the only team to not have had somebody drafted from them. Even the Rock City Wolverines lost somebody.
Yikes.
The one team that hasn't won a damn match yet lost somebody. Now, the only way that happened, of course, was in the beginning of the season. All right, expenses. All right, let's figure out the Crows expense. The rest of the Crows expenses started with maintenance. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechs with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 technicians. 3 mechs went to the field. That leaves you with a -3 for maintenance. A mech that is unmaintained, and I believe I already accounted for that the other day. That can get changed. Just okay. Salaries is next. 2. So 2 for all your greens and regulars, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll get to repair costs in a minute. I'm going to do the other team, Dragonborn. Dragonborn have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechs with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 techs. That's -4 for maintenance. Salaries are 2 for all the greens and regulars, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For their people. Repair costs. This is where numbers add up quickly. Starting with the Dragonborn. +4 automatically because of King Crab's advanced mech status. And then because it only had light damage. Hold on. Didn't the Wolverine get the shit shot out of it at one point?
No, I didn't lose anything.
The Wolverine didn't take any hits?
Nope. Nothing internal.
Like, not even armor damage.
It took armor damage.
I must have missed that somehow.
Because there's a point I had 2 of my quick draws on it,
Yeah.
and they both got to kick it,
Yeah.
but they missed. The kicks missed, so it's just lasers and
Okay.
an SRM4.
It was only light damage though, either way. So.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, so +4, so it looks like 5, 6 repairs for the Dragonborn. My math is holding because the spider did get hit. Unfortunately for the crows, those numbers are going to be quite a bit heavier.
Yep.
1 quick draw. It's a heavy mech with heavy damage. That is 6. The other one is crippled, which makes it 8. And the fire starter light mech crippled 4. So that is 18 in repair costs. And -1 for medical. Because of the one pilot that fell over and bumped his head. Alright, let's add these numbers into the mix. Repairs for the Dragonborn, -6. 0 for medical. And then for the pros, repairs, -18. That's going to put you at -4. We're going to have to talk about that in a second. And your -1 for medical is also going to put you at a total of -5. Is there a quick draw that you would like to maybe not work on?
I guess the one that's heavily damaged.
You want to work on the crippled one instead?
Oh, no. The cripple. We'll just put that one aside for now.
Okay. That will put 8 wealth dollar thingies back into your pocket, leaving you with 3 wealth total, but in the positive. So we are not repairing that one. Let me go ahead and add in quick draw number 2 is currently crippled.
Crows are not doing well.
They are
Nope.
unfortunately not.
I've
Oops.
had back-to-back games against the pride of the Grayland Stragos.
Yeah, he's had
Ouch.
first it was the Industrialists, then it was the Suns, and now the Dragonborn, and all 3 of them have been just beating him merciless.
Yeah.
And I need to make a note here.
I am so sorry,
This
Talos.
back.
Oh no, it's all good. The next 2 matches should be all right.
Okay.
Keyword should. Who knows what will happen?
Yeah. He's a trooper, though. He's definitely pulled off some interesting moves. I'm surprised he's doing as well as he is. I shouldn't say surprised. I'm not surprised, but I am also surprised. Anyway, I'm rambling.
You hear that, Talos?
I'm
A
rambling.
God's happy of me for once? No way.
I'm always proud of you, fucker. Fucker, I went to your graduation and said I was proud of you. Shut up.
I know. I'm pulling your tail.
Let's see. Repair costs have been added up. Medical costs have been added up. That takes us to repair rolls. Let's do the crows. Let's actually not do the crows because they're going to be rolling for a hot minute.
It's going to be a minute. I'm going to go get some water really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Let's see. For your king crab, Darius, I need a 1d6 roll. 2 or higher, and you have 7 total attempts. Dig in. Look at that on the first try. Yeah, your tech has 6 edge. I saw that earlier, and I was like, holy sweet Jesus. All right, Wolverine needs a 3+, and you have 5 total attempts. 1, 2, 3. And then we wait for Mr. All My Mechs Are Broken to come back.
Well, I got the ones out of the way.
Yeah. Well, you're done rolling now.
I mean, for him.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, you took the hits for him. Maybe he'll get some of his mechs repaired, and he'll have a team he can field next week. Against the only... Watch. This is the only win that the Rock City Wolverines will get. I'm too easily fucking amused. We're waiting for Talos to come back from getting some water or whatever the hell it was he said he was doing. He'll be back in just a second. And then we'll roll a bunch more times. Because he's got 1, 2, 5 mechs to repair.
Oof.
Well, 3 were damaged up from other earlier weeks and shit. Including an imp. Is that Talos coming back?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, you ready to start your 1d6 rolls? You already have the string
Yeah, I gotta
copied?
copy paste it.
Yep. All right, first one, quick
Wait,
draw.
wait.
All right.
Wait, 2d6 or 1d6?
It's 1. Listen
Okay.
before you roll. First up is your quick draw, 4+, and you have 3 attempts. Look at that. Next one
So
is
which one was that? Quick draw?
Yep, the first one.
Okay.
The one that was only heavily damaged.
Yep.
Firestarter needs a 5+, 3 attempts. Look at that.
Okay, perfect.
Jenner, 3+, 3 attempts.
Should be fine.
Careful. Kintaro, whatever the fuck it is. 5+, 3 attempts. 1, 2, got it. Oh my god. You might actually have a team next week. Your Imp, 4+, 3 attempts. And goddamn. Finally, all but one mech. You've actually like increased your team value.
I know.
I gotta stop talking shit, man. Alright. So this one. Jenner's repaired. Imp is repaired. Only mech you've got not repaired is the quick draw.
Was it the first one or the second one? I mean, there's a
it's
difference, but
Well, on here it's the second one.
Alright.
In fact, I may have the wrong one selected on your spreadsheet because I'm going off quick draw number 2 according to Megamech. But it's the one that, I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter that much because both of your technicians that you have assigned are both regulars, so it doesn't matter as much.
Yep.
All right. Final step before we go back to the studio is to input experience points for the pilots and techs involved in tonight's match, starting with the Crows. Let's see. Al gets 1, up to 9. Al Salam gets 1, up to 7. And Kiyu gets 1, up to 6. And then for your techs, let's see, what do we got? Doi, where are you, Doi? Up to 15. Miko, up to 10. And Rissanen, up to 7. And then for the Dragonborn, Vamsi taking all the glory and all the experience points, gaining 5, up to 16. Matsumuri gaining 2, up to 10. And Hideo gaining 2, up to 14. Vertex, what are we at here? Laurent, up to 17. Marcius, up to 15. And Damodred, also up to 15. All right. And now we're back to Zoom. Let me get this switched over the way it's supposed to be. We're back in studio. And, you know, I think I've said this a number of times before. Olaf is, of course, typically the underdog fan. So he was definitely... What's that?
No.
Is that your brother?
Are you streaming?
Oh, yeah.
You are.
Go. Bye-bye.
Tell your brother I said hi. Are you muted? Yeah, he's muted. What a cameo from my kid. Yeah, Olaf is normally a fan of the underdog, and he was definitely pulling for the Crows to win. So he's got a little bit of a, not disappointed, but definitely they are definitely in a conversation right now. Are you good?
What'd you say?
I don't know. I started talking and then I realized you and your brother were definitely having a conversation there. You all good?
No, he's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I keep telling him over and over. It's like, doesn't ever listen.
All right. So Olaf, of course, is a fan of the underdog team, typically. and he was definitely hoping for a Crows to do something good here. And so he's got a look of not necessarily disappointment, not sadness, but definitely like it could have gone better. But it is what it is. And I think he actually said something to that effect. And then of course he looks over to Darius. He says, "Darius, congratulations once again. A good match. I gotta know, first off, what was the fascination with taking out the fire starter? It seemed like your team was just hyper fixated on killing the fire starter at the expense of the fact that there were 2 quick draws running around, potentially causing problems, although apparently not big problems."
Well, I told him to go out there and get as many points as possible.
Let's see. So it was definitely a little bit of point farming, as it were.
No offense there, Wolverines.
No, it's the Crows.
Wolverines. It's the Crows, yeah.
Or Crows.
We keep talking about the Wolverines and all these other teams. No wonder people are getting confused.
No.
It's a wonder I'm keeping them straight. Kenji, your team took a bit of a loss there, but a decision was made there right at the end, which ultimately was probably the better call to make to, just capitulate. But tell me, what were your thoughts? That king crab is utterly disgusting. When it comes to
you're not wrong. But it seemed to have the better movement profile this turn, this go around. Always somehow being the last person to take action. It was a little unfortunate, but it's all right.
As they say, location, location, location.
Yep.
I just had a question. I totally spaced it. If your team could have done something different and produced a different result, what do you think it might be?
Probably nothing, honestly. I think it was just unlucky today, but we were here to give it our best shot.
All right. Darius, looks like Vamsey got a lot of points just for herself. Any thoughts? And wondering also what the conversation is going to be like in the homestead tonight.
Well, if they hadn't have ejected,
I see what this is. He's passing the buck. Kenji, in other parts of the industry, we call this passing the buck. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this term.
Don't think I am.
Assigning blame is what I'm hearing.
I'm just saying, if they hadn't have ejected, she wouldn't have gotten all the points.
This is probably true. I'm not going to sit here and argue with the officials. They know better on how to score a match. But at any rate, gentlemen, wonderful match. My congratulations and my condolences to your teams, as appropriate, of course. And we, of course, look forward to more in the coming weeks. Dragonborn, quite likely to be in the top 6, and we'll be skipping out on the preliminary round. And as much as we would like to say the same thing about the Crows, I think a certain amount of realism needs to be added here, probably in the preliminaries. But confident we remain that the Crows will move on into the tournament proper once we get to that point. Of course, that will be in a few weeks yet. Gentlemen, anything left for our viewers that you might want to pass along or say to them?
Nope.
Well, thanks to my new fans, we welcome you with open arms. I think some of you came over even from the Crows.
Probably. Would not be
you've
surprised.
got quite the horde of Dragonborn fans. Is there a name for this collective group? Some musicians have names for their fans. Do the Dragonborn have a name for theirs? Don't make me say Taylor Swift. Come on.
If they do, they haven't shared it with me.
They're Bornies. That's what they are. They're Bornies. I don't know. I'm making shit up. All right. Well, thank you, my friends, for this interview. Coming up shortly, we will have our next match, which will be one of 4 teams whose names I absolutely cannot remember except for my favorite, the American Industrialists. And I think the Cyan Spirits are in there somewhere, too. I don't know. We'll see. And, of course, at this point,
those 2 are going up against each other again?
Yeah, actually, that is one of the matches now I think about it. It is the Spirits and the Industrialists because it ends up being a almost a rematch of the 3022 finals. Other than the fact, of course, Grimdark James is not playing the Spirits. He's busy playing the Debutantes. But I'll be playing the Spirits, as it turns out. I will be playing the Spirits this time. And the bot will be running the Industrialists. So,
Ghost Spirits?
yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you too.
Ghost Spirits.
Yeah, fuck you too. I'm not sure how to take that. Because that's me, but also not me. My friends, that was a good match, and it definitely went probably about 2 rounds longer than it should have. Considering what that King Crab can do, and had he not been firing on the fire starter, those 2 quick draws would have been fucked.
Yep.
It was still a fun match, and it sucks because, you know, on the one hand, Talos is becoming a better player, but he's up against someone who's got years and years of experience and this deadly team, you know? And I will say that you've definitely made your best shot and made your shots count where possible. So there's always that to consider. That's always, taking what do they call it? Yeah, there's a phrase and I can't think of it, but basically taking your lumps, I guess. Less.
Yeah. I guess going against the top 4 teams so far in a row. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got a hard schedule this year, just the way it played out.
Yep.
I don't have, just for the record, also, I don't know if anybody realizes this or if anybody's even given it any thought. I have no real control over the schedule either, because I have a website that I use that, at this point, if I publish it, I have to pay for it. So I haven't been publishing it other than making the Word docs I gave you guys earlier season. But I punch the teams in, tell the computer what I want, which is just a basic round-robin tournament, and it generates these schedules. And this is how you've got these top-tier teams all back-to-back, and then also the Dragonborn have 6 out of 3 matches at home, and everybody else is sitting at 4 and 5. Just how the numbers ran, So I literally punched the team names in and took it off from there.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. At any rate, let's see. What do we got coming up? This video, of course, will be live on the morning of the 11th. The evening of the 12th, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming at twitch.tv/Omar Krieg. I will be doing the doubleheader featuring the Spirits and the Industrialists and whoever the other 2 knuckleheads are that I cannot think of right now. That will be the final 2 matches of this week, which means come Thursday, if all goes well, I will maybe do the weekend review. If I don't do it on Thursday, it'll be sometime between Friday and Saturday when I do it. And then that will be it for the week, or excuse me, for the year. I think I'm thinking we'll hold off on weeks 8 and 9 until after New Year, just because of my work schedule and how things are getting a little bit cramped for me and putting everything together. This week in particular, this game week has taken about 3 weeks of time from when I first announced the schedule or my availability or what have you to get through the rest of this week. We'll see how it looks when I sit down. Darius. Well, I don't need to put this on the video. I'll hold that thought for after the video. Darius or Talos, you guys got anything for the viewers at home?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. Fuck those viewers. That's all I'm hearing.
Nope.
Just kidding. Darius is like, bye. All right, my friends, we are out of here. If you enjoyed the show, which I hope you did, please consider, like, subscribe, and all the other buttons. But most important to me, come on down to the Discord and talk shit with me and with the rest of my players and the community that we're building here. And if you do come down, please, there is a poll going on the server for what show will be starting next. TTRPG show starting probably late January, early February. There is a poll for Alien RPG set in, of course, what somebody told me the other day what it is. It's the Ridley Scott universe or something like that. But it's the Alien RPG set in the Aliens universe, Ellen Ripley and Acid for Blood and all that. Or we can do Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader or Warhammer 40K, only one of those 3 tabletop role-playing games will be the basis of the next show starting late January, early February, and you have the chance to vote on it. Or at the very least, just come on down to the Discord and talk shit with the rest of us, because we enjoy it. I enjoy it. I'm easily amused, so. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking, because I just ramble at this point. So we'll catch you next time. Stay safe, my friends. See ya.